Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Santa Anita Park here on Monday. It is the 4th of March 2024. Going to look at the 7th race from Santa Anita, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Hit 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it, around the world. Let's look at the 7th race from Santa Anita, which is a good one. It's a lounge optional claimer per $67,000 race for fillies 3-year-olds who never won 18,000 once at the main claim starter or blah 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 blah. Optional claim price of $100,000 here. One horse is in for the price. That's a 6-horse Highlands, but we'll have a field of 8 horses going to the turf course. The distance of ground of 1,200 meters or 6 furlongs on the turf course. Rails around 20 feet. My top selection here, I'm going to go with the number 5 horse. She's Romantic. I'm going to go 5173 in the superfecta. 5173 Super. Top selection of 5 horse. She is Romantic. 3-0 filly by Blame here. Peter Urton trains this one. Frankie Dettori gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came 20th of January at Santa Anita. A mile and optional 100 claimer. The horse finished second by 3.5 lengths that day, and he stalked all the way around the race course. Lacked a little bit of a turn of foot late, but she ran her heart out. I do think the cutback and trip, seeing some strong pace in front of her to where she could close up to, but I don't think she's going to be way far out of it. I think you want to be up with the pace setters. I think she could get a better trip, cutting back and trip than she did last time out. Also, getting Frankie up doesn't kill. 2 back in the Jimmy Durante at Del Mar, a mile on the 2nd of December. First time winners. She finished 7th by 6 lengths that day, and they were asking too much too soon. She wanted to go. Antonio Frizzou had a strong hold on her, and then she just kind of weakened late. It wasn't her day to win. But here back on the 6th of October, a mile on the main special weight, she won by a nose that day from a tracking trip. She was a little bit wide, and she held on to the victory. I don't know if she wants to go the mile, but she held on to it that day. And then her only start on dirt, Del Mar, 6 furlongs in a main special weight. She finished 5th by 12.25 lengths that day. She didn't break so well, which was a thing with her for her first 2 outings. She didn't break so well. She got bumped a few times, and she just, I don't know, she just wasn't comfortable with dirt. She wants to go on turf. She's coming to it today, sprinting for the first time since the freshman outing. I think she has a lot of speed in her. If you go by her workouts, I think she can win at 7-2. I think the 1-horse Invisible Molly, first start stateside for Umberto Rispoli and Jeff Mullen, could get a trip to win. Most recently, a Pontefract on very soft ground in a Class 4 nursery handicap. She won by a length that day, and from a tracking trip, she quickened up nicely and went away with it. On the demanding ground, I thought she showed a lot. Prior to that, at York, in a novice race on the 23rd of September, again on soft ground, she won by 1.25 lengths, or yielding ground, excuse me. She really, again, flew home late. She has some speed if she wants to use it. She's training well stateside. I'll give her a shot on the ticket. And even the 7-horse here, April Vintage, hasn't been seen since the Blue Northern, where she just wasn't staying the trip. Prior to that, had a little bit of trouble trip at Del Mar on the turf course, but had a decent third in the Speakeasy back here in the fall. I think back to a 6 furlong trip at 7-2, she could win. She might not be as classy as the other 2, but I would use her on the ticket. But to recap my selection for the 7th now from Santa Anita, I'm going to take the 5-horse here. She's a Romantic. Give kudos to the 1-horse Invisible Molly and the 7-horse April Vantage. 5173 Super, 517 in the multi-race. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.